In this video, I'll cover using the new document templates in your calendar and in bulk actions. So going to today's date, today is Friday. I just realized Friday the 13th. My goodness. And so I'm looking at Friday the 13th. Anytime now I have a document that is completed, so a work order that has been completed, it will bring me directly to the invoice upon the first click. So for instance, when I access something in the past, oh, still invoice, okay, perfect. So when this feature is now enabled for document templates, anytime the job is completed, it takes me directly to the invoice. If I need to edit work order or report details, I click the view work order. Then I can see the photos, PDFs, all of the devices, any material use, and then again click back to the invoice if needed. From this page, I can print or email individually any form specific template that I would like to. By default, the system will print the default invoice on the invoice screen. By default, the system, when you are on work order, prints the document you picked. So if it was an IPM or sanitation report, or if it's your default service report, whatever you picked at the beginning when the work order was created will be printed if I just hit the print button, or if I select the drop down arrow to the right. I can customize. 9 times out of 10, you're just going to hit the print button to print exactly what you had picked from the beginning. Now that's the same with email. If I want to email something other than the document I picked when I generated the work order, I can click the drop down arrow and send my customer a format. Obviously the data will all be the same, it's just how it's arranged on the page. Or if I select the main email button, it will automatically send the original document format that I picked. So again, that's the same on the invoice. Invoice emails, bulk email will send standard invoice, or I can pick something else and the print as well. So a few other changes to the system to accommodate our document templates. The first or the next big change is on the work order screen. So you go to Sales Work Orders. From this page now, you have the ability to not only bulk mark complete or scheduled, but you can also print completed and email completed jobs. So the best example would be for an annual review. Let's say I go back to May 1st of last year, and my end date is going to be April 30th of this year. I have a customer that would like to see all of their documents or reports. So I'm going to pick one customer, and I'm going to choose status as complete. All right, so I have 2 pages of documents for this particular customer that are complete. Now I have the ability to bulk print all of the documents, and it will create one PDF file that I will be able to print from. So that might take a minute to load, and what I'll show you now is, in addition to the mark as complete, the bulk print and bulk email, you can also go into the invoice section and email specifically the invoice only. So you can send, which is email, or print the invoices. Now when I go to a specific customer account, I'll use this James Zach as an example. When I edit the customer form, I will be able to edit the contact and specify if this contact will receive an email or receive a work order, possibly both. For this one, I will just select the invoice. Now to accommodate automatic invoices, let me save this. Go ahead and save. In the settings, under invoices, you will now be able to enable auto sending, auto emailing invoices upon completion. So in this case, under that particular customer, his wife would receive a copy of the invoice, which would have all the financial information, upon completion. The alternative, let's see if I go back to that particular customer. So for instance, the example email looks like that will receive, yes, the example email is going to receive the work order, and the wife, who is a contact, Mary, she will receive a copy of the invoice. So whereas the original system had you attaching the work order and invoice together in one email, with this change now you can separate who is getting auto-emailed invoices and who is getting auto-emailed service reports. And then I believe let's see, maybe it's this one. Nope, I know that there was a file up here, but you get the picture. I believe that the file was generated, and I wasn't paying attention which one it was. But so in the end, you can now bulk print, bulk email, work orders, and invoices from the sales pages. And in addition to that, individually print from either the customer's screen, as always, or from the calendar.